What's up, nerds? I'm Renegade Cactus, but you can call me whatever you want. Welcome back to Pokémon X Randomized Nuzlocke. We are on our way to Lumiose City. Still don't like Lumiose City. It is huge. It doesn't look appealing to me. I just don't like the design. It's one of the things that makes this my least favorite generation. Love my Pokemon, love my Pokemon. Like, that's one of the things. Pokemon is a very contrary thing every now and then, because I absolutely adore Pokemon. That's a given. You know what? We're gonna try Flail. Because whatever it does, whatever the Badu does, it shouldn't kill us, right? Yeah, our defenses. And what I mean by that is, like, for example, I just talked about not liking Lumiose because it's so big, stuff like that. On the other hand, from the beginning, I kinda was always talking about how it kinda sucks that I could get soon now. Kinda sucks that towns in old Pokemon games are so small, like Pallet Town. 2 houses and the Pokemon Lab. I think that's it. That is a town. Then again, of course, I get it, and it completely makes sense. This is overkill. This poor Happiny didn't deserve it. So yeah, I have a problem with 2 small towns. I have a problem with 2 big towns. I have a problem with some designs. I don't have a problem with other designs. I have a problem with being easy. I have a problem with it being too hard. But then again, no Pokemon game yet has been too hard, in my opinion. So pretty much, yeah. And I like seeing new stuff, but I hate seeing new stuff. Like, as in, I love that we're getting new Pokemon again and again and again. I hate that we are at, like, almost 1,000 Pokemon. But I like him. And I don't like him. And then there is the new Pokemon, and they kind of look cool. And then they don't look cool. And it's just like, I wouldn't call it hit or miss, because it's always a hit for me. But still. And Pokemon Sun and Moon. It was nice, but it wasn't. And stuff like that. It's just... it's very contrary in many things. And yes, I also was one of the people who complained about, oh no, they made an ice cream Pokemon and stuff like that. But in retrospect, I do not... there are some Pokemon designs that I absolutely do not like. But normally I have reasons for that. And... yeah, once again, Sand Attack is the same as Mudslap, but Mudslap deals damage as well. Even if we have, like, this much special attack. What was I saying? Yeah. Some designs are very uninspired. But the thing is, in first gen, they were also, like, Ditto makes sense. The design itself, it makes sense. But Ditto is a very simple Pokemon. Same with Muk and Grimer. It's just slime and more slime. And it's just, yeah, every generation has its more interesting and less interesting Pokemon. Oh, a Gigalith. Such a great looking Pokemon. Hated it when I saw it first. But I warmed up to it once. Like I just said, I just love Pokemon in general. I hate Pikachu still to this day, probably because it is the most popular and most well-known Pokemon. Like, I'm not always on the opposite side, but in some cases, if something gets hyped up too much, I just instantly despise it. To this day, I have not played Fortnite, and I kind of despise it, mostly because it is so popular, I think. Can't even tell you the reason. I mean, I'm not good at shooters, and I am not someone for PvP unless it's couch PvP, stuff like that. So that those could be the reasons. But yeah, hate Pikachu. There are a few Pokemon like Munna and Musharna. Really don't like the design. Since we're at... Oh, Chandelure. Amazing. Like, it is just a lamp, but a ghost lamp, and it looks amazing. Furfrou. Hate that Pokemon. That could be because I really don't like poodles. Like dogs, but I'm kind of racist in that regard. I don't like poodles. Racist, yeah. You know what I mean. Oh, that might have been a bad idea. Used Hex. Yes, no, thank you. I'm gonna heal now. We're gonna use a super potion because we have it. Wasn't Hex stronger if I'm like burned or paralyzed, something like that? Like if I have a status ailment? I don't think confusion counts for that, but it does do a ton of damage, so it might. So yeah, like I said, there are a few Pokemon that I absolutely hate. Absolutely hate, be it the design or the Pokemon itself or the idea of the Pokemon. It just doesn't really matter. I was thinking for quite some time if I should try and do one of the many top 10 videos or top 5 or something like that. So just a top whatever video about my favorite Pokemon, least favorite Pokemon. Which would make sense now that I released the X randomizer. Maybe I'll do it. My favorite and least favorite Pokemon. I mean, I can tell you one thing. My favorite starter. I mean, I will maybe do a video on that too, but yeah. My favorite starter from all generations, Turtwig. Turtwig, Torterra, what's in between? Grotle. Grotle? Was it that? Was it Grotle? Yes, the growing turtle. Something like that. Growth turtle, whatever. Grotle, whatever. Don't know how to pronounce it, but I love that evolution line. It is by far my favorite starter. Period. But other than that, maybe, like I said, I'm gonna switch out again because... Oh yeah, because our special attack is completely garbage. That makes sense. Because, I mean, it was just a Thunderbolt or whatever. But against Steve, we can't do shit. Thunderbolt, yes, it doesn't affect me. So we're gonna Sand Tomb you. Oh, it doesn't have anything else, it seems. At least nothing that it can use. Super effective, going down. Alright, Deagle grew to level 18. My goodness, we are way too strong. I need to stop, but then again, it's just... Maybe, you know what? I should try and skip some trainers, get the next encounter, and if I want to use it, then... I can use the trainers to train. Why am I running this way? Oh yeah, because I wanted... because I was thinking about healing, but if I run back every time like I do if I play on my own, then we will be here all night, all day, whatever. Oh, those two. I think I only skipped one trainer. Hello there, have you ever heard of a Pokemon called Flabebe? So, you haven't seen one yet. Well, that's something you can look forward to. Flabebe is, now brace yourself, a Fairy-type Pokemon. Fairy-type is a new Pokemon. The entire matchup system on its head. What? Why? We've been battling Fairy-type Pokemon against other types of Pokemon at Professor Sycamore's request. My name is Sina. It's a beautiful name for a beautiful lady. It is a beautiful name for a normal-looking lady. I'm Dexio. 2 years ago, Professor Sycamore entrusted us with a Pokédex. You could call me a Pokemon Voyage veteran. Well, it's only 2 years. If you'd like, I show you the way to the lab, so come along. Yeah, sure. Because I know that otherwise they will just stand here until you say yes. I'm gonna talk to this person. Okay, he is a trainer. I just talked about... Oh, wow, another gym leader. Marquise Gabe. Marquis. Just talked about letting him... Like, leaving him there for later. But, I mean, I think it is the last trainer here, so... I I mean, Craig shouldn't have a problem. No one should have a problem. The Eagles shouldn't have a problem. Why am I thinking about switching out? Like I said, I'm way too cautious, it seems. I get... Wow! Finally we one-shot something! Avalok. Oh, that was the ice type. I mean, Steve with superpower. We're gonna stay in with Deagle. This is one of those Pokemon I want to like it. Like, I think I have a problem that probably many people have with it. If there was something on top, and yes, I know the whole idea is that is a iceberg and the bottom half and stuff like that. That just makes sense. I know the design makes sense. But if there was just something on top, even if it was just like a little bit, it would make it so much cooler. This completely cut off face and stuff, it looks... Personal preference, once again. In theory, I love the design. Lumiose City is the biggest city in all of Kalos. There's still plenty I haven't seen. Okay. Yeah, just lead the way. So, how you and Claunch are getting along? The more you walk around with your Pokemon, the stronger your friendship will become. Here, this is a TM for return. It's a move that gets more powerful when your friendship with the Pokemon using it is strong. We got return. I did not randomize items yet, because I stopped the last episode and now I'm right back at it again the moment after. Right through this gate and you'll be in Lumiose City. Go on already. Alright, thank you. Great for showing me around. Like, let me show you around. Walk 5 steps. Okay, now here we are. Yes, I know that. Freaking tutorial stuff. Like, the tutorial just never ends in this game. I'll go ahead and wait in front of the lab for you. Follow her that way to the lab. I mean, yes, she kinda tells me the way and she waits in front of the lab, but she asked me if I wanted her to show me the way. So, every now and then I get frustrated with games like this, and... Oh, whoa. That was a stutter. And what really frustrates me here is that the Pokemon Center is just somewhere, and I think this red thing... Nope, this is a cafe. Oh, it's over here. You know, the first time I played this game, I was completely lost. I could not find the Pokemon Center. But that's my own stupidity, not the game's fault, technically. This building is Professor Sycamore Pokemon Lab. Is the Professor Sycamore... whatever. Thank you? Yes, this is the Pokemon Center. Yes, the colors are the same, but still, it's just like... Ooh. Yeah. I'm gonna stop complaining now. So, can we actually get a... an encounter right now? I don't think so. I think... we're gonna get a few Great Balls. Like... Nah, 10 is way too much. Let's get 5. And a few Super Potions. I don't think we can leave the city yet. Like in any meaningful direction. Go away. Okay. Wait, no, there are special clothing shops that I would need to go first. We'll do that some other time. Nope, don't want to go in there. Don't want to get it. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty much... Yeah, blackout. I mean, I see the big screen over here. There is no blackout over there. There is light over there. So, you are lying to me. And you, I hate you. I hate you. And I don't like the idea of form change through cutting cutting their fur and stuff. Like, form change in general. This yeah, I'm just ranting this whole episode. I'm sorry, but that is one thing that I kind of don't like about Pokemon. Form change in general is a great thing. they had like, wait, when form changes started, they had just a handful. They had like, I don't know how many Pokemon. I can't even remember which was the first form changing Pokemon. Cast form, right? Yeah. And it was something rare. But now it's like, yeah, we have this form changer, this form changer, this form changer, this, that, this, that. Same thing with Pokemon that can talk. No Pokemon could talk until Meowth in the anime. Alright, had a interesting backstory, which didn't make any sense because why wouldn't any other Pokemon do that, but still, had an interesting backstory. Meowth could talk, no other Pokemon. Mewtwo, telekinetically. Okay. Lucario, telekinetically. Okay. Chatot is a, it's called a papagei in Deutsch, in German. Parrot. Chatot is a parrot. Makes sense. But then it's like, there were quite a few more Pokemon that could talk. I'm quite sure, but for now I can't really remember. So rant spontaneously over. You've traveled a long way from Vanillville town, but you're finally here. The professor can't wait to meet you. You can find him on the 3rd floor. So hop in the elevator. Oh yes, we didn't even meet him yet. We just got his messages through the people, through our friends. Oh yes, totally forgot about that. Professor has taught many people, many things about Pokemon. Whatever. It's getting late. Like it's almost 10 p.m. So let's go to the 2nd floor. I think. Almost 10 p.m. So my concentration gets worse and worse. Sorry for that. There are male Pokemon, female Pokemon, and even Pokemon with unknown genders. Some Pokemon have different appearances depending on gender. Professor's research in evolution and change. I heard that he learned a lot from Professor Rowan and Sinnoh when he was young. To become good friends with Pokemon, it's best to be with them all the time. Please use these. Oh, luxury balls. Nice. Yeah, Pokemon caught with a luxury ball will become friendly more easily. So if you ever find a baby Pokemon or something like that, great. Each Pokemon has a mysterious power called an ability. Some abilities have effects during a battle, and some have effects in the field. I heard that a TV and a washing machine are necessary for research on certain Pokemon. Ooh, fighting completely in sync with my favorite Pokemon gives me chills. Isn't this here where we could change Rotom's forms? I don't know. I'm developing a tool that will help my research. It's pretty difficult work. Please wait patiently for it to be completed. I don't know what the tool is. Right, we have 18 minutes. We have a very important battle coming up. Can I save beforehand? Oh my goodness, did I just do it too fast? Oh, damn it. I might have made a mistake. So, we finally meet. Oh. Fantastic, you're here. Come this way, won't you? Okay, I can save. That's great. Since the longer this goes on, the more I ramble and ramble. I will stop it for now, and next time we will start with a battle against Professor Sycamore. And spoilers, normally he has 3 Pokemon, Charmander, Squirtle, and Bulbasaur. But since he is an important trainer, he will have 6 Pokemon, all randomized. So he could have 6 legendaries, in theory. Also, I think there is the possibility that every single Pokemon, not every single Pokemon, but there is the possibility that trainers and wild Pokemon, that there can just be Megas that come into play pre-Mega, like Mega Evolved already. So Sycamore could have a Mega Pokemon, just saying. But we'll find out next time. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you with putting up thank you for putting up with my rants. I'm a Renegade Cactus and I gotta run. Bye bye.